We'll keep tracking this and go back as the news develops. The White House announcing Brittney Griner is in a plane right now, en route back, but she is safe. We are talking with Chris Swecker, former FBI agent, this morning. And Chris, sorry to interrupt when the president came out. Please continue your thoughts on this story.
Well, I was drawing the analogy that they just traded an elephant for a fly. And, you know, we all ought to be very, very happy that Brittney's coming home. She has obviously been a political pawn. Russia does that. Putin does that all the time. We have another prisoner over there who's a former Marine, Whelan. And you just question whether there was a political motive to this, as opposed to trying to get, weighing the equities of the situation and getting our former Marine home or making it a package deal. But you go back to Viktor Bout. If you look at his career, he spent an entire career selling guns and arms. He's an intelligence operative for Vladimir Putin, operating under his auspices. I mean, he was public enemy #1 for a long time, and we can only assume that he'll resume that career when he gets back to Russia.
Yeah, I wonder if her stance on America and freedom and liberty changes after what she just went through, the horror show that she had to face. Of course, she did attack the national anthem in basketball back in the day. But I want to switch gears and get your take on what's going on in terms of the Twitter files. The White House dodging questions from Fox News White House correspondent Jackie Heinrich on the Twitter files yesterday. Watch this.
Did anyone from the Biden team communicate to Twitter that this material was from this reporting stemmed from hacked materials?
I can't speak to decisions made by the campaign from here. That is not. It is a political campaign. But what I can say more broadly is, of course, it's up to these companies to make their own decision about the content on their platforms and to ensure content follows their own standards and policies.
Yeah, that was a lot of PR talk, Chris. We know that the FBI was meeting with social media on a weekly basis to try to mislead the American people. You've talked a lot about what has happened to the FBI in the last several years. Your thoughts on Twitter CEO Elon Musk revealing these Twitter files that he's been releasing. And he said that they were concealed from top management, CEO Jack Dorsey. And he also said that there's more to come. You know, she just said, oh, this is the campaign. I want to see what is said during a sitting administration and what the FBI and all these agencies told Twitter to do while Joe Biden was in the White House. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg here. I see a lot of other media outlets running interference on this one and trying to mitigate this. You can't mitigate it. The FBI was in possession of the laptop. They knew it was the real deal. They had used a grand jury subpoena out of Wilmington, Delaware, to get their hands on the laptop. And they'd had it for a while when they were having this interaction with Twitter, if you will, and then sat back and watched them suppress all the information, all the public dialogue, all the First Amendment activity about the Hunter Biden laptop in the middle of an election cycle. So inexcusable. Jim Baker is one of those people that parachuted in from the Department of Justice, where all they're just full of political appointees there. Now we've got all these DOJ appointees running the FBI. It's like a hostile takeover.
It's incredible. And we talked about Jim Baker a lot during the Russia collusion lie, where they knew that there was no evidence whatsoever of Trump colluding with Russia, and yet they sought FISA warrants and spied on Trump officials. Chris, what happened to the FBI? How did we become in this place? How did we get here with the FBI and the CIA and the DOJ as politicized as they are right now?
Yeah, I know with the FBI in the post 9/11 era, I was still there at the time, and I was at a high executive level position. We started to bring in outsiders to run executive level positions that would have traditionally been run by agents who had worked their way up the ladder. And many of them coming from DOJ, many of them coming from silk-stocking law firms, bringing their ideology with them and checking their professionalism, at the door. I guess in that culture, it's okay to bring your political ideology in with you and practice it. And that's what many of myself and all of my former colleagues, it's almost universal that the FBI has allowed themselves to become captive of the Department of Justice and a political tool.
Yeah, and yet there's no accountability. I mean, there's no surprise to me that he did it again and lied to the American people at Twitter after lying to the American people and getting away with it. There were no consequences whatsoever for Jim Comey, for Peter Strzok.
Right.
They all got big jobs at CNN and MSNBC. Right, Andrew McCabe as well.
Yeah, I think the next stop for Baker will probably be as a commentator. In fact, you can bet on it.
Wow. Do you expect Christopher Wray to step down next year?
No, I don't. I expect him to stay on as long as he's allowed to stay on. And here's what happens, I think, when you become FBI director. You love the job so much, you're willing to make compromises to keep it. And in this case, I think that compromise is you take the path of least resistance. If there's pressure from the administration, it doesn't have to be direct. It has to be, just that pressure is there.
Yeah.
And Merrick Garland is probably one of the most political attorney generals I've seen in my 40 years in this business.
Unbelievable. Chris, it's great to have you. Thanks very much for your leadership on this. Chris Swecker joining us this morning. Thank you, sir.